Hi, Columbus Academy faculty and staff. My name is Stephanie Campbell. I'm the food service director here at Columbus Academy. And helping me today is Jaime Alzate. He is the lead cook in the kitchen. Today we're going to make General Tso's chicken. This will be a faculty appreciation, probably the last one for the school year. So enjoy. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do tonight when making this dish is we're going to make the Jasmine Rice. You're going to add a quart of water to your pot. You're going to add the oil, a little bit of oil. You're going to add the 2 containers of the Jasmine Rice. Pretty easy. A little salt. You're just going to stir it initially. We're going to put a lid on it and turn it on like medium heat. Medium to low heat. And then it cooks about 20-25 minutes. Do not stir it, just let it sit. And just check it after 20 minutes and just see if there's still water in there. Leave it on for another 5. If there's no water, then turn the heat off and let it sit. Keep it warm until everything else is ready. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the General Tso's sauce put together and have it ready. So the first thing we have to do is take the 2 garlic cloves that you received, and we're going to just chop them up pretty fine. Just going to take the end off of it. Get rid of that. And then just chop the garlic. Not very much, really. This sauce has quite a few different ingredients in it. It's very easy to make. You're pretty much just throwing everything together except the cornstarch slurry. We're going to use that to thicken the sauce at the end. So you kind of want this fine, just because you want big chunks in your sauce. Okay, that's probably good. So what we need to do is you have about 2 cups of water here. We're going to just take a little bit of it out, like a third. Okay, and we're going to use this to mix with the cornstarch to make a slurry. What's going to help thicken your sauce later. Okay, if this sits, that cornstarch will go to the bottom and thicken. You just have to stir it again. Okay, we're going to take the pot. We're going to add the garlic. We're going to take the rest of the water that we have. And we have some chicken base in here for you. And you can just use the same whisk. Dump that chicken base in. Stir it up. You probably have smaller whisks at home. Stir that up. Okay, so now we have the garlic in the pot. We're going to pour the sesame oil in. Vinegar, soy sauce, sugar, I know, a lot of sugar, your chicken base here that we have, we're going to whisk that up. Get it all stirred in. And then we have some sriracha. If you don't like things too spicy, maybe be careful with that. And then red pepper flakes. So So depending on how spicy you like things, maybe watch the heat on that. Okay, we're gonna stir this up. Then we're gonna put it on the stove on a medium heat. And as soon as it comes to a boil, we're gonna then thicken it with the cornstarch. So we'll show you that here in a minute. So I have been heating up this sauce, getting it to a boil. Using your whisk. Now if you waited, you need to stir this cornstarch slurry. Pour it in when it's boiling. Just boil it till it thickens and set it aside, and it's ready to go. When the general sauce is done, thickened, that's what it should look like. So it can coat on your chicken. If you like it a little thinner, you can always add a little more warm water to it and thin it out a little bit if it's too thick. But this way it coats onto your chicken. The next step we're going to do is we're going to put all the oil in the frying pan. And this is going to be to fry your chicken. So you're going to have 4 of these. Just be careful when you're taking it out. Turn it on. You really don't want it on high, you probably want it on medium. If it gets too hot, you're going to burn your chicken. This part can be a little messy, so be careful, please. Alright. So we want this to be hot. It's going to take a few minutes to heat this up before we can fry the chicken. So if you are a family who got a vegetarian package, you will receive the tofu. So you're just going to cut it open. There's liquid in here, so be careful, it's going to like pop out at you. You can use your sink or whatever and get the liquid out. Open up your tofu here, pop it out. So what I like to do is cut it into cubes. So you're going to cut it in half. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is put it in a bowl. And I'm going to put cornstarch. So if you got tofu, you're going to get some cornstarch, extra cornstarch. So we're going to just coat the tofu in cornstarch. And that's really it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fry it. You're basically just going to fry this until it gets nice and crispy. sauce right before you eat. For someone that had vegetarian and regular person in your family that eats chicken, you can do the tofu and then you can do the chicken right in here afterward. That's okay with you, or you can just get a new container if you have extra oil and all. Okay, so that's it for the tofu. And again, just be careful when you're dumping it in. Maybe more careful than me. I'm used to doing this every day. Smooth it around, make sure it's fully submerged in the oil. Let it cook. Move it around a little bit. It's probably going to take, maybe 5 minutes or so. Make sure the chicken's cooked all the way through and golden brown. So, chicken's nice golden brown. Just remove it. Then we're gonna sauce it. Right when you're ready to eat. If you're not sure if they're done, maybe break one in half and check. The inside should not be pink. It should be all the way white. So everyone's going to receive broccoli in the bags. Now we're just going to cut the stems off, and you want the broccoli floret. So throw that out. And then you can just, depending on if you like a lot of stem or not, you know, sometimes I just break pieces. Just cut some of the stem off. Not much knife work really with this. Then we're just going to blanch the broccoli, put a little salt in the water and let it come to a boil. Just going to blanch it. That's really it. Get all of it. And then we'll show you how to blanch it real quick. And then we're ready to put our plate together. Just gonna add a little salt in my water. Drop your broccoli in. And then I'm using the same thing I did with the chicken. Blanch it like 3, 4, 5 minutes. And that's really it. We're going to salt and pepper it at the end and it's finished. It's really easy. There's your broccoli. We're going to salt and pepper it a little bit. Just kind of mix it around. You can always put butter or oil on it if you want. Here's the rice finished. And I'm just going to put it on a platter. But you can serve it however you'd like. Rice turned out nice. So there should be plenty of food for everybody. I'm just gonna do that much there. And then with the chicken, I have the sauce. I'm just gonna put it on my chicken. And I also have some for the tofu. We're just gonna put it on there too. Use extra for your rice if you want. Just toss it up. the chicken really well. And then I'm just gonna pour mine on my platter. And you wanna toss up your tofu. Put that on your platter too, or different platter probably. And doesn't look like I have much room for my broccoli, but however you guys want to set it up at home. But that's really it. That's your finished product. So I hope everybody had a good time, and I hope you enjoy your General Tso's chicken with jasmine rice and broccoli.